Man, what is happening, my YouTube family? Of course, it is your boy B New. I'm coming at you on this Monday. And first and foremost, as always, just want to wish positive vibrations and blessings to anybody who could be listening. Now, with all that being said, there is a lot of topics and a lot of points of interest that we can discuss. But what I mainly want to discuss right now is, of course, what has the internet chirping and a lot of people talking. Of course, we know the Summer League has been going on, and I don't know if anybody ever had a chance to go out to the Summer League and attend any of those games. But if you attend a regular NBA season game, it's different than going to a Summer League game, because when you're at the Summer League game, it's just a little bit more laid back atmosphere, but you have a lot of NBA players and executives on hand for Summer League, just because it's almost like a conference, so to speak. When people get together, like, at a conference center out of town, even though it's just Summer League, just to see the young cats play and see how well they can, and see if any of them will be, utilized during the season at all, or will they be down in the G League. But either way, one thing that is very interesting, and like I said, have a lot of people talking, is the fact that, of course, LeBron James was at this game, one of the Summer League games, and he was in attendance. And of course, he was seen talking to plenty of people, including, not only Pelinka, but, just other players, and interacting with the team. But one person that he did not interact with, who was there, was one Russell Westbrook. And if that is the case, then pretty much the writing is on the wall, which I said the writing has been on the wall. But of course, there's a lot of different things that's going on, because that's hanging up the trade, because of course Brooklyn, they don't want to be on the hook for paying more money for a less value player, and that of Russell Westbrook. If they were to trade Russell Westbrook and Kyrie Irving, they want to be compensated for paying an extra Kyrie is going to get 36 million, whereas Russell is going to get 45 million. I think a difference of $11 million. So they want to be compensated for that. And of course, they don't want to give up Joe Harris. There's been some things going back and forth in the media. But now, of course, LeBron, somebody reported, I don't know if it was Chris Haynes, but he came out and reported that LeBron is saying he will not sign his extension if he doesn't get Kyrie Irving. So that's why a lot of people, tend to get upset with LeBron James, because they feel like, and of course, this probably led to maybe the tweet by Jeannie Buss. Maybe it's all starting to come more clear now, because a lot of times you just are guessing, trying to figure out what could be happening behind the scenes. So, with that being said, if LeBron is really, holding them in hostage, saying he will not sign this extension, who knows? Maybe he has turned Jeannie Buss sour, and she does not care, and she feels like she can hold on to Anthony Davis for the future. But who knows, how that works out. Or it could be wrong. Maybe she's just reminiscing on that of Kobe Bryant. If you haven't seen that tweet, please go check it out. I'm pretty sure everybody has. It is not like it's breaking news. It happened a few days ago, and I meant to do a video on it then, but time would not allow for me, because I've been very busy on the move. But anyway, Russell Westbrook and LeBron James not having any interaction, I think, is very, very key, because if they were, it's not like Russell Westbrook, he knows the rumors, he knows what's going on, but he comes out anyway, and he kind of, I won't say make this situation awkward, because he's still a part of the team. And he like, I'm still a part of the team until y'all trade me. I'm doing everything. That way, at the end of the day, you cannot point your fingers at me. Russell Westbrook is a very, very special individual, in my opinion, because he's just the type of player who doesn't care about much. And, even in his exit interview, he blamed a lot of his poor play this season on the coaching staff, which I will say the coaching staff was very poor, and, the rotation could never be established. And that makes it hard for a guy like Russ, who is a facilitator of the basketball, as we all know, because if you average a double-digit assists for a season, then you are a true facilitator of the basketball. And if you got a different lineup every single night, and you don't know who you're going to be playing with, that can make it very difficult for a point guard. Imagine a quarterback, for a football team who, is playing quarterback, and then every single week it's a different receiver, a different tight ends, a different targets out there for him to throw to. When are you going to, create chemistry and cohesion as a unit? And that's one thing that I hope that Darvin Ham will bring to the table, and I think that he will. And, by LeBron James and Russell Westbrook not interacting, who knows? They might just be playing a mind trick on everybody else. But the point of it is, a couple of weeks ago when Kyrie Irving opted in, and then, you knew he wasn't going to take a $6 million mid-level exception from the Lakers, but still somehow find his way to get to the Lakers. But who knows? At the end of the season, you might still be looking at Kyrie Irving and both Kevin Durant in the Nets uniform, because at the end of the day, they still hold the rights to them. And maybe, this time is going to be the time that owners choose to fight back. And owners are going to say, you know what? Hey, we're not giving in to you. We're not giving in to your demands. You signed this contract, stay true to it. But everybody want to always give LeBron James hell. They want to give LeBron James hell, but what has LeBron James done? He's honored every single contract he ever had. Now, he did, I'm going to be fair. At Cleveland, he did sign a couple one-year contracts, but that was Cleveland's management. He wasn't certain of the future, what they were going to do. Look how Kyrie did and left town and all of that. So it's a good thing that he didn't sign a multi-year term with Cleveland, because he was already stuck in a black hole with Cleveland in the first 7 years of his career. So he didn't want to be held hostage himself, and I don't blame him one bit by being the businessman that he is. But one thing you can say about LeBron James is, every organization he has played for, he has delivered them a championship. In every organization he has played for, he has been a finals MVP. In every organization that he has played for, he has honored his contract to the very end and never forced his way out when things got bad. So if he signed it and inked it, the deal, then you better believe it was signed, sealed, and delivered, and LeBron James came to play basketball. So I don't know about you, but things are getting very interesting. If the Lakers do sign Kyrie Irving, put down in the comments, what do you think? How dangerous will the Lakers be with the Kyrie Irving and LeBron James reunited? I would imagine with the league the way it is now, with the floor spacing and what Kyrie is able to do and what LeBron James, now that they know, it's kind of like Kobe and Shaq. We hate that they broke up and went their separate ways. Had they really would have had the same mentality, like even Shaq right now, the way he getting in shape, because he older, he mature, he more wise. But back then, he just used to eat 12 cheeseburgers a day. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, it's a difference. It is a difference. So what you have to realize is the level of maturity for each other. Having, it's almost like a relationship, in real life, or a friendship, or however you want to look at it. Sometimes you can make mistakes with somebody, and then you realize the area of your mistake, and then you come back around, and then the next time it's even better the next time around. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, if Kyrie can make his way to the Lakers, it will be very, very interesting in the West, because we have to remember LeBron James was playing at an all-time high level up until his injury towards the end of the season, and could have led the league in scoring if he chose to. And we all know that he bowed out gracefully and decided not to do that, especially because he could not give it a go after, resuffering that injury against the New Orleans Pelicans. But, it is what it is. Anthony Davis been up early in the morning hooping. Maybe that's him making up for the comment he said about how he not picked up a basketball since April or whatever. So we know Anthony Davis been up getting it in early in the morning. Hopefully that'll help him, because he has been an abysmal, 18% from the three-point line, and an abysmal, whatever he shot from free throw line, I want to say 78%, which was his all-time career low. He had been shooting 84, 83%, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, for his career and his first year at LA. So he took a big dip. So, you got to get back into it mentally. A lot of times when you got a lot of pressure on you, I said it again and I say it now. When the pressure's on, it's a hit. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't heard the song, check it out. It's Tupac. When the pressure's on, it is a hit. So speaking of pressure, who do you all think has the most pressure on them coming into the next coming up season for the NBA as far as teams? Do you think it's the Golden State Warriors, the pressure to repeat? Do you think the pressure will be on Giannis if they have a fully healthy team, now that he said, I didn't go with the super team? Speaking of pressure, do you think Dame Dollar has any pressure on him at all? I think Dame Dollar is like the new Carmelo Anthony. He just took the 2-year extension, got the money, didn't care. Unlike James Harden, who is willing now to take less, and he is older, in his years and trying to help build that Philadelphia team into a championship contending team. And kudos to James Harden if that is the case. And who knows, Kyrie Irving might reunite with James Harden. I doubt that would be the case, but anything is possible and anything is on the table in today's NBA. That's just a simple fact of the matter. So, with all of that being said, it's going to be interesting going into the season. But as far as like who has a lot of pressure on them, I think the Lakers are not going to have as much pressure, of course, because they didn't even make the play-in tournament, which might make them come out and play a little better. Now, with the loss of Malik Monk, we got to see how healthy Kendrick Nunn is going to be. I think he can actually contribute a lot. I don't know, but at the end of the day, it's going to be very interesting to see. But put down in the comments, what do you think is going to happen and how long will it take for the Lakers to get and obtain Kyrie Irving? Or do you think it's even better? Like they said, there was another internal struggle within the organization of wanting to bring in a Buddy Hield and bring in a, Buddy Hield and somebody else, Miles Turner, which I thought would be a good fit. And Buddy Hield, if you look at it, had the second or third most three-pointers in the league last year. So I wouldn't be mad at him either way. I mean, because Kyrie, you never know, he has been susceptible to injury and amongst other things that we won't get into. But also, availability is your best ability. Never forget that. But, wish I had all day and we could just talk some more basketball. But I just wanted to chime in and talk to everybody and, as always, send positive vibrations. If you have not already, hit that bell, like, subscribe, share. And as always, man, right on to the real and much love to y'all haters. I'm out. Peace.